Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Guys, we're going to try and keep the excitement high. It is so chilly and windy right now, but we're so excited to tour this house behind me. We are at Roman Gate, which is the development by Bellway Homes, and it's based/located in Leicestershire. So, the Cooper, which is this house behind me, is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom property. Its approximate size is 770 square feet, and at the time of us touring it, it's listed from £229,950,000. So with that being said, let's get straight into the external tour. I love the landscaping and paving. You can kind of see left and right what it would look like for an ordinary plot. This is a show home, guys, so we have additional metal rails for the security measures, but really what we're looking at is this house right here, and it extends all the way from this window to that edge of that wall. Well, obviously red bricked. There's a substantial porch canopy. The windows and doors are white. We've got some of the Bellway features like that diamond shaped glazed unit in the middle there, and planting to the front. But yeah, let's go straight inside and continue the rest of the tour. Now we're going to go inside, so come inside. And you're coming straight from the bright outdoors. We have already noticed that the lighting in this hallway isn't too bright, so it is going to look a bit dim on camera, but that's just easily fixable. Just go with a bright bulb in here. You can see the light from the glazed panel is bringing in lots of natural light, and our front door is the same standard we've seen across the development, with the diamond shaped in glazed bit in the inside. The flooring is a tiled floor, love it. And we'll talk more about the rest of the fixtures when we're in the brighter spaces, okay? So let's start with the downstairs toilet. The first room on here, you go straight off the main entrance. You've got the 2-piece suite, we've got the toilet, and we've got the sink on a pedestal, corner sink. We're utilizing the space in this floor plan. We've got a radiator as well. And as you can see, the tiling is done just to the wet areas there. And then we've got the recessed kind of cistern, the hidden cistern of the toilet here with the shelf, beautiful decorative shelf there, and a window bringing in lots of light into that. I love it. And everything is by Rocker, the white goods and the sanitary ware. Closing the door there. Let's go back. Oh, actually, let's look what's in here. I already know what's in here. This is our under stair cupboard, or our store cupboard. Actually, it's not quite under the stair. More on that in a bit. So I would recommend a light bulb in here as well, and you can tell that it will just brighten up this whole space. You've got your telecoms there, your BT, your consumer unit, and it has that beautiful flooring finish too. That's great. Let's come round and close off our entrance. And now we're in the heart of the home. The first room is this kitchen space. So you can see the kitchen is like a U-shaped formation actually. I was going to say L-shape, it's U-shape. And this archway suggests that you can close it off if you wanted to, but they've left it open. So it's a semi-open plan arrangement to kind of make the space feel bigger. We've got our kitchen. I'm going to open our fridge freezer. As you can see here, fridge freezer by Zanussi. And the style of the cabinet doors is that we've got a J-pull. So it's actually the shape of an upside down J-pull hidden handle system, and it's in a high gloss, kind of a very neutral, warm, I'll call it a greige. It's like a warm grey color, and that's all across the entire kitchen. We've got the laminate worktops in a wood effect, and it's continued as an upstand. We've got a stainless steel splashback to the hob, and we've got our extractor fan there as well. We've got our 4-burner Zanussi hob burner there, and then our oven underneath here in a more traditional layout, because sometimes you have them integrated in the wall mounted unit, but they've gone with a unit the typical layout that we expect to see, and it's integrated, so it's all flush and beautifully done. There's no weird gaps, and you don't see the cooker actually the unit there. You can see it's all been built perfectly into the kitchen. We've got beautiful storage under there. We've got our dishwasher over here. That's also by Zanussi. And before I forget to mention, at this upper level, we've got our storage wall mounted units. This big one, we already know what's going to be in here. This is our boiler. It's a Logic Combi. ESP135, and there's ample sockets with USB charge points here. Looks like a brushed stainless steel. Love it. More storage underneath, and then an integrated appliance there as well. We've got our sink, which is our stainless steel sink with a mixer tap with a swivel. And then I love the fact that we've got a window in front of the sink as well. So when you can do your washing, you can see the front garden. You can kind of keep in touch with what's happening outside. Love that. And that is the kitchen. There is a radiator before I forget. So yeah, let's go to the rest of the house. Just going to point, this is the staircase upstairs, and this is the main living space, which is your open plan living and dining area. They've gone with a carpeted flooring. Comment below, would you do that, or would you go with a different type of flooring? I quite like the coziness of the carpeting. And then obviously there's a door that separates this space from the rest of the house, so you do know you're transitioning out of that area into this space because of the change of the flooring. There's a radiator in that corner, and I like this little nook here. They've gone with a 4-seater dining table, a circular one, and a rectangular one could have been put in there, or maybe an extendable one. But I actually think because of the flow and the circulation, a circular one is perfect. In terms of focal points, because we're coming in through this way, I think this is the natural focal point. But you can play around with it. You can tuck it around the corner there if you don't want the TV to be so visible. But I like what they've done. They've got the coffee table in the middle, in all of this circulation around it, and then they've got the L-shaped sofa over there. Now, let's talk about what's behind you, which is the double doors. So in terms of double doors, we've got these opening out into our garden, and then we've got 2 opening windows either side. Love that. And I hope it doesn't rain, guys. Well, this would be a time for us to go straight into our garden tour. Now I'm going to show you the garden. Just come this way, past this timber door. And you can see it's been beautifully landscaped, right? It just gives you an idea of what you can do to give these homes a bit of personality and character and add your own personal touch. So they've gone with slate, I was going to say tiles, chip slates on the floor, and then these sleepers, these logs, and then raised flower beds, and then lawn at the top. That is all for your viewing pleasure. So what you would actually get is you'd get those paving slabs there. You'd get them extended to allow you to go around the house to take your wheelie bins round the back and to the side, or to take your rubbish out, and then the rest of the garden would be completely turfed. Now if there's a change in level, they may do some landscaping to assist with that, but most likely they would either create a single level or have a stepped level, but it would all be turfed, so there would be lawn from wall to wall. But it's nice to kind of have this kind of look at, get some inspiration. You can see the back of your house from here. Well, let's jump straight back into the tour. Okay, that was a little bit of the garden tour. Now you're backing away past the living area. We're back in the living area, and you can see how they've kind of staged it and furnished it, with this being another focal point where they've made the most of this by doing a gallery wall and then doing that accent color at the back. I really like that. There's of course space for an end table. You can change the sofa if you want, guys, or add another piece of furniture over here. You know, it's kind of staged to give you an idea of proportions, but you can add or remove as you see fit. There is another mystery door. This one's actually underneath the stair, and this is the official understair store area, and it's very big actually. The only thing I wished is that there was a light in there, a light fixture, and if you can't get one on the ceiling, you can ask for a wall mounted one, and it would just make that space less of a kind of a cupboard space and more of an actual functional storeroom. So let's go upstairs now. And now that we're on the landing, I want to say that I really like the size of the landing. Remember, this is a 2-bedroom house, and in terms of the width and proportions, I think it is a good size. There's also a window which allows you to kind of look outside, get a bit of a view. I know there's a neighboring property opposite, but again, you can see the conditions. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is it hot? Is it sunny? That's what I'm talking about looking outside and getting a taste of what's happening outside your property. I like the textured wallpaper, the focal point, the gallery artwork. Okay, and now let's go into the first room on this floor, which is behind me, and that's this double bedroom. So when you first come in, you probably think, okay, double bed, and what? Well, there's more room on this side. To the foot of the bed, there's a whole area over here which you can utilize as like wardrobe space, dresser space, a TV could be mounted there. Remember, you're in bed right now, you can watch TV there, or you can just have it the way they've done it, an open desk, or like a little chaise lounge, and just kind of have like a little area where you can just kind of read and reflect. Okay, mystery door. We love a mystery door, your own kind of private closet slash store cupboard. It is good to use. Wow, every inch of space. Really good addition. And I like the fact that they've painted that the same color as this, which is a very, very muted pink. I love it. So again, you have a miniature closet in there, a study area, dressing area, garden view over there, and a double bed right where you need it to be. Now, let's come back into the landing and talk about this family bathroom. I love the fact that we've got the three-piece suite and it's tiled. Again, you get an idea of how the tiling would look like. They've gone all the way to the ceiling in the wet area. And guys, don't you feel like this space would be perfect for a shower over bath to kind of make that even more versatile, so you can have baths and also have showers, and you'd install a glass screen. So that's something to ask the developer, Bellway, the house builder, and to see if it's something you can add on for an additional fee. It would be an additional fee because it's an upgrade. But yeah, tiling choice wise, you can see it's like a natural stone appearance. It's a ceramic tile, but it's that glamorous, luxurious feel to it. The bathtub's a good size. All the taps are by Bristol, but the white goods are by Rocker, and this faceplate is by Rocker as well for the hidden toilet system. We've got a shaver socket, just where you need it, and a radiator behind that door. So yeah, let's go back into the landing and the final room, which we've all been waiting for. And I do feel this is a very lovely primary suite. There are a few doors to look at and a lot of decor to talk about. So again, that is your focal point. It is very logical to make the focal point where the headboard's going to be, where the bed is going to be. This is a king size bed, and it's up to you if you want to increase the width of it by going with a super king. But again, obviously you'd have to go for smaller bedside tables. But right now, a king size bed fits easily in this space with ample circulation all the way around. We've got a wardrobe on this side and a dressing area here, makeup, get ready kind of area over here. And I want to show you a bit about, well, if we turn around, I want to show you what's behind the door, which is this mystery door. This is additional storage space. I would say this is kind of like a closet again. So it's utilizing the space above that staircase, and it is a high level floor here. And you can see it's quite wide. Love that. So that's really nice to have bonus storage space. You might want to put linen in there, or whatever you feel like you don't want to take up into the loft. And there's a window facing the front of the property and a radiator. And of course, there's an ensuite, guys. Of course, no primary bedroom is complete without its own primary ensuite. And this one is a three-piece suite. We've got the sink with a pedestal, the toilet with a hidden cistern, and our shower over here. Of course, we've got a shower with a sliding door, and it's by Myra with a handheld device, which makes it easy to clean and wash down the shower. They've gone with this very interesting tile, which is like a natural stone in color, in shade, but it's got this geometric triangle textured finish. It's a very kind of attractive and striking choice, and there's loads of choices in their sales office we saw, so you have so many choices to choose from. You've got a window as well, and you can feel that fresh air coming through the trickle vents, creating a really nice and airy environment. And that is the last space to be toured in this house. Did you like anything specifically? Please leave it in the comments below. And we have toured another house at this development, so hang around for that. That will either pop up or will be in our playlist, or you can easily find it in our channel. And we've toured many more Bellway homes. So if you want to see more of our older tours, our new tours, click on links that are going to pop up in the description and up. But we'll see you in our next video. Bye.